The 90s was truly an incredible decade. It produced some of the best TV shows, movies, actors, singers, music genres. There is a reason why that decade is still romanticized in people's minds. The 90s also produced a bunch of talented stars, and some of the ones who you would think were going to have this huge, great career, they just disappeared. Some left on their own to pursue a higher education. One left to even start a cult. So let's have a look at those stars and see what they've been up to. From heartthrob to cult leader, we're going to have a look at Andrew Keegan. Andrew shot to stardom thanks to roles in Full House, Seventh Heaven, Party of Five. Finally, he was cast in the cult classic 10 Things I Hate About You. A guy with such an impressive resume, you wouldn't expect him to just go away. But he did step away from the spotlight to establish a spiritual movement called Full Circle. Full Circle is a community spiritual center based in Venice, Los Angeles. Some would characterize the organization as a new religion, while others have called it a cult.
We do believe that everything is an expression of the Creator, and that we coming together create our own destiny, our own path.
In 2020, though, he did decide to make a return to acting, and he appeared in a role in the TV show Trinkets. What do you guys think? Do you think that you would ever leave a successful Hollywood career to start a so-called cult? Now let's have a look at everyone's favorite foreign exchange student, Shannon Elizabeth.
I'm Shannon Elizabeth from American Pie and the new release Scary Movie.
Shannon started off with a very promising career, but unfortunately what happened, she ended up being typecasted and was constantly playing the ditzy, big-boobed girl. And unfortunately, once typecasted, it is extremely hard to get those serious roles. She has continued to work in Hollywood, but I don't think she has the career that she would have wanted. She's appeared in a couple of Christmas movies, and in 2019, a role in Jay and Silent Bob's reboot. Her focus has, though, seemed to shift towards her animal conservation efforts, which are all over the world, with the Shannon Elizabeth Foundation. And helping animals is always a good thing. This next Hollywood departure was a little bit of a shock, and that's Lily Sobieski.
Why her? Let me tell you something about this girl. She is unbelievable. I was new here and she befriended me, no questions asked.
She has quite the resume, and that's not just in teen coming-of-age films. So it is very surprising that she just walked away from it all. Here's what Lily had to say about her time in Hollywood. A lot of the time when you work, it's a money project, basically. I started paying the rent on our house when I was 15, so I had a lot of pressure and things got complicated for me. So when I could, I stopped. She also stated that it's kind of a gross industry, but in acting, you're selling your appearance so much, I would cry every time I had to kiss someone. And all these points are valid, especially since the fact that she was a teenager. Since leaving Hollywood, Lily has completely changed her life. Not only is she a wife and a mom, she has switched professions to something that she absolutely loves, and she is now an incredible artist. She does abstract paintings and sculptures. She's very successful and goes by her married name, Lily Kimmel. Next, we have Freddy Prince Jr., the guy that dominated the 90s teen movies.
But hey, this guy is as hot as I'm hearing. You're the hot new guy in town.
No, I had a lot of fun on that show. He let me kind of like tell the truth about how I was and just let me go off, and it was cool. It was fun.
So what happened? Where did he go? So Freddy did take a break from acting to prioritize his role as a father. He has been married to Sarah Michelle Gellar for the last 20 years and really hasn't appeared on screen that much since 2008. He did remain, though, in the entertainment industry with voice acting. He was on WWE, and he created content for his YouTube channel, which was a cooking channel, and podcasts. Now, I did hear a rumor before that he quit acting because of Kiefer Sutherland and that it was so difficult to work with him in the TV show 24. Now we're going to have a look at Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Whatever happened to that guy?
You know, if I didn't know better, I think I was dying. That was a joke, guys.
This kid was everywhere. He was even the voice of Simba in Disney's Lion King. And it's safe to say he was probably many girls' first crush. But he seems to be another one where acting just wasn't his passion. So he left Home Improvement to pursue his own real-life education. He ended up graduating from Harvard University with a degree in philosophy and history. You barely see him out and about anymore. Recently, there was a sighting of him, though, and It's crazy to see him as an adult because I still picture him as the young kid in Home Improvement. This next celebrity was a triple threat. She could act, sing, and dance. She had it all. So what happened to Brandy Norwood?
Morning, everybody.
Hey, Mo, what's happening?
Sorry I overslept. I'll scramble you some eggs in a sec.
Hey, slow down, Mo. Dee already cooked breakfast. And it's not half bad either.
It seems as though a lot of personal issues kind of kept her out of the spotlight. In 2006, she was involved in a horrific car accident where she rear-ended another vehicle while going 65 miles an hour. That car then hit another vehicle, slid sideways, and got hit by another car. One of the people involved ended up with suffering severe facial injuries, and another person tragically died. The family of the deceased sued Brandy for $50 million, and that suit was settled out of court. This next actor's life has taken a sad turn, a Hollywood tale as old as time. Edward Furlong. This guy was winning awards and starring in critically acclaimed movies by the time he was 13. So what happened? Where did it go wrong? Sadly, it was due to drugs and alcohol. After finally visiting rehab in 2000 for his drug addiction, Furlong struggled through the years of relapses that led to several scrapes with the law. The following years came with embarrassing arrests, including one bizarre incident that saw him attempt to free lobsters from a storefront display. After an arrest in 2013, he finally decided it was time to commit to rehabilitation. Okay, and on to our final celebrity, Bridget Fonda. Now, this one kind of threw me a bit because it's not that I forgot about her, I just completely didn't realize that we haven't seen her in anything since the early 2000s. And as we all know, Bridget is a Fonda. I mean, she has Hollywood history in her blood. She is the daughter of Peter Fonda. Her aunt is Jane Fonda. So clearly she was destined for stardom, and honestly, she had a really good career. She was quirky, cute, and had that voice that you'll just never forget. So what happened? Why did she throw it all away? In 1993, Bridget got candid about how coming from a well-known family affected her career. She said, "I wonder what kind of satisfaction I would have had with where I am now if I wasn't part of a family that has done such phenomenal work. I wonder what it would have felt like to know that you've made it completely under your own steam. I sometimes wonder if I could be more at peace if I could know I made it by myself instead of always wondering how many times my name got me in the door." In the early 2000s, she got married to Danny Elfman. He is a musical composer for Hollywood. They then had a child, and she decided to step away from acting to raise her son. In 2023, a video was taken by a paparazzi and was asked if she'd ever return to acting. This was her reply.
Bridget, everyone wants to know if you want to make a move back into Hollywood.
No.
Is there a chance?
No.
Look, you have such an iconic career, right? Some of the greatest movies. Is there any chance that you make a move back?
I don't think so. It's too nice being a civilian.
You like being a civilian?
Yeah.
All right.
And then that is it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you all have the most wonderful day.